Hi friends, today for reading we are going to learn about the letter V. So we are going to learn the sound that letter V makes, how to write the letter V, and then we are going to hear some words that begin with the letter V, and then we'll talk about our activity that you're going to do at home with the letter V. So our letter V starts with sound. The sound that letter V makes is V, 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 V. So you put your top teeth on your bottom lip and you go V, V, V. Can you make that sound with me? V, V, V. Very good. Now we are going to read My V Soundbox book. And these books always tell us what words start with that letter that we're learning about. So this week it's the letter V. Little V had a box. I will find things that begin with my V sound, she said. I will put them into my sound box. Little V found violets, all kinds of pretty violets. She put some violets into a vase. Then she put the vase with the violets into her box. Next, little V found a piece of velvet, very pretty velvet. She made a velvet vest. She put it on and pinned a velvet bow on it. She put the velvet all around her box. What a very pretty box, she said. So we have violet, vase, velvet, and very. Little V found a veil. Oh, she said, I can make something with my violets and my velvet and my veil. Do you know what little V made? She made valentines, very nice valentines. Then she found a valentine verse. Roses are red, violets are blue, sugar is sweet, and so are you. She wrote the verse on her valentines, so now we have verse and valentine. Then she filled her box with valentines. She passed the valentines all around the box. But some valentines fell out. What shall I do with all these valentines? She said. I will send the valentines to my friends. Then little V had a very good idea. There's that very again. She wrote another verse on each valentine, and it says, Come to my party at 1 for a Valentine's Day fun. She put the valentines into the envelopes. She put her friends' names and addresses on the envelopes. They were very many. Little V got into her van and drove to the mailbox. Van also starts with V. When little V got back home, she got out the vacuum. Vacuum also starts with V. She used the vacuum to clean up her scrapes of velvet and valentines. On Valentine's Day, her friends came to her party. Each one brought valentines. Little V and her friends made valentine hats. They put on their valentine hats and played some games. They opened their valentines. What fun they had at the Valentine's Day party. So the words that we learned that start with V in our book were vacuum, vase, verse, vest, veil, valentine, van, velvet, and violet. So in your packet, you should have a worksheet that has the letter V on it. And it shows you how to write the letter V, capital and lowercase, and it gives you some items that we learned about. The vase, the vest, the vacuum, and another one that starts with V is volcano. And all those words are right there. See how they start with V? And then down below, you are going to trace your capital V's, and then practice writing your capital V's. And down here, you're going to trace your lowercase V's, and then write your lowercase v's. So we're going to practice that right now. So for V, for capital V, you start at the top solid line and you go slant down, and then you go back up to the top solid line, and that's it. So you go slant down, slant up. So again, it's slant all the way down, slant all the way back up. And then for lowercase v, it's the same thing, except you're going to start at the dotted line. And you go down and up. So you slant down and then back up. So all it is draw a line, slant down, draw a line, slant up. So it's down, then up, down, then up for capital V and lowercase v. And remember, friends, our V makes the v, v, v sound. I can't wait to see how well you write your letter V.